Not everyone is Gage.
Welcome to ASG Radio. I'm your host, June. I got two of the best co-hosts a person could have.
Where?
Where they
Where?
at, man?
Where?
They haven't answered their inbox yet to get on the show, but I'll settle for you two.
All right.
Right, exactly.
Well, I guess I just had to settle. What's going on?
Living.
And I noticed your tag there. Why times scared?
I just want to know.
Choir minds want to know.
Can't be scared of little old me.
I can't be. I mean, he's battled Marv. He has a nice little resume.
Yeah.
I think scared to be a bit of a stretch.
No. Come
Yeah.
on. I know. I've seen the receipts. I know people have tried to lock the battle.
Uh-oh.
In some cases, he not even giving them a price.
Not even we wouldn't even throw a
He
big
just-
number out there.
What are you saying?
Nah, he just like skating around it for this reason or that reason.
Interesting. Boss, give us a shout out.
I tell
Well,
every
My intro isn't as good as that.
No, it can't be. It can't be. This is too good for TV.
But yeah, we back. Were we here last week? Did we have a show last week?
I wasn't here last week.
no. We drove back from Chicago last week.
That's what happened. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
Damn.
shit! I gotta cash app you that money. You gotta stay on me about things, bro. I'll be high and forgetful.
He's rich.
I got you though.
$1,000,000. I need it.
He
I
doesn't-
wish I was
he
fucking
doesn't
rich.
stress. No, I'm talking about Foster. You know he didn't. He
Oh.
didn't say anything about the money. He has it already.
Dope game been good to Foss.
Been good to him. Look at background change every week. He's in a different room every week. That's a big house. That's a big house. It's the same house, y'all. He ain't moved. It's the same house. Remember he had the degrees on the wall. Now
I don't need degrees.
yeah, got it looking real good up in there. I guess today we'll talk about some upcoming cards. We don't have anything to review.
Feel like we haven't done that in a while.
We haven't done it in a while. It's usually a recap. By the way, did you guys happen to see the Dre Dennis versus DNA battle?
I have not yet.
It
Watched.
dropped this
I
morning.
just saw the clip. I have not seen the actual battle yet, but
Yeah,
You weren't in Cleveland for the event?
I was not. I was at the crib. After that Chicago drive, I'm like, I gotta take a break off.
I feel it.
I mean, he was just in O Block the week before. You know,
I gotta lay low. I was doing drills.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. He picked me up from the hotel. He came skirting up, and he definitely seemed anxious and in a hurry to get out of Chicago. So
Yeah. It's
We were-
always something when he.
we was weaving traffic. It was backed up, but we was weaving it.
Yeah, it's
Just
always
out of there.
when Foster go to Chicago, it's always something. Something. I'm not gonna go on record and say what it is, but it's something. On King David Barksdale, it's something.
Damn.
This is recording, John.
Allegedly. There's three cards I want to talk about. First off, I want to shout out to Alpha League and Hank Nation for the battle for the backpacks. What it is they do, and this is not the first time they've done it. I know Dollar's been involved with it for a few years. I don't know how it's been going since COVID, but I remember him doing this a few years where they, give out school supplies for the kids. And you can enjoy the festivities with some dope battles and stuff like that. You can get in free. You can get in the event free if you bring in school supplies, and they will take those school supplies and give them to the children that need it. So
You better bring some like real school supplies though. Don't be that dickhead who shows up with the 2-pack of pens. trying to talk about school
backpack
supplies. You
and
dusty motherfuckers.
yeah, bring a backpack. You can't go wrong with a backpack. But they take the stuff and they give them to the kids, and I think it's a dope gesture. I think it's a way of giving back. And then shout out to not only the league but the battlers. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no charge. They're doing this for the children. So shout out to them. It's some good battles on there. You got Don Officially versus Purge Gang Frost. I don't know who neither one of those are. But you got Don Losa versus Tony Nova. Dose Dope versus Troy. And the main event, which is a dope main event, Michael Ice versus Tay Rax. So
those battles a lot.
Yeah, he does.
he does. He's outside. He's outside.
He's got what's first, this or the Fifth Element battle?
Let's see. When is this battle?
Is that this weekend?
Sunday, September 11th.
Oh, it's the day after.
Yep. Crazy, right?
Okay.
Not a wise decision for such an unseasoned.
And it's crazy because I didn't know it was the day after, but the card the day before. It's a great transition.
Oh, we got to definitely talk about this motherfucking card. Most important card in the history of MBR.
Why do you say that, Clax?
I'm being facetious.
It's the
Hey, that was my opportunity to do like a word of the day thing. From now on, I'm gonna start using one big word per episode.
and that's facetious today.
Yeah, and everybody in Flint can Google it and learn.
Why Flint though?
I don't know. Flint keeps shitting on me, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who is Clax Green? I just want to know.
That's the facetious. All right. Gotcha.
Flint, left and right, taking shots. I'm tired of it. If it's not Seabree, fuck him.
So September 10th, the day before, you have the Bar Wars tryouts, right? And this is hosted by Mac Myron and Shotty P. And you have roster tryouts, and you have 2 battles on there. You got Trigger Tie versus Classic, and Dose Dope versus Fifth Element.
Shotty knows damn well he ain't gonna be there. He
Wow.
bold as fuck for letting him put his name on the flyer like that.
Wow.
He goes to all the Bar Wars battles, doesn't he?
No,
Wow.
no.
We're speaking our mind today. Talk, Clax.
Just keeping it 1,000 wild funky.
If they wanted to really sell the card, they would have said hosted by Clax Green. That'll pack the house.
Hey,
Yeah,
I don't know if you're now being facetious or not, but you know what? People fucking know me, okay?
they better act like they know you.
I'm
Hey.
building a fucking brand. I'm the white Coogee.
You're the white coochie.
Wow.
Hey, they know you in Chicago now.
I'm out here on my road warrior shit.
Was that your first battle in
Yeah.
Chicago?
That was my first battle in Chicago. Yes, indeed.
How was it, man?
I mean, I enjoyed the event. Like the vibe was cool at the event.
How was your battle? Did you get busy?
I feel like I did. I took so Mage backed out on like Wednesday or Thursday because of personal family shit, and I know it's legit and stuff. So like, there's no ill will there. But Shastafa stepped up, so like, my trip wouldn't be for waste, when I got down there. So we agreed to lock the battle Friday morning. So.
Which is crazy.
Oh wow! And y'all battled Saturday.
No, we battled on Sunday, so we did have 2 days. The whole we had Friday and Saturday, and shit. And normally I write a lot more generic material, but I had actually written a lot of like really like themed shit for Mage. Like not all of it was personals, but like even the punches were like themed around the wizard gimmick or the Dungeons and Dragons and nerd shit. Just a lot of shit that didn't apply to Shastafa. So I did have to write like a brand new.
Very direct.
Wow.
It was like he really like took time and like prepared for like weeks for Shastafa. It was crazy.
I thought Shastafa got real crazy. I thought my shit was good and a smooth, clean performance. I think it's like for a one rounder, it's just a solid little like mid-level classic
Yeah.
type
And
vibe. I mean, it might not be an actual classic because I hate when that term's overused, but it's a good, solid mid-level, competitive, entertaining battle. Like,
so, in other words, you zeked it out.
Is that good?
right? I didn't know how to react to
Yeah, that's
that. 'Cause-
good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Clax is like, wait a
2
minute.
days prep. You just, you know what I'm saying? Took 2 days to write and perform like, flawless. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a clean performance. It was I want to see the battle. It should be.
Now, what league was this?
No coast,
No Coast. Okay.
no coast, Chicago. So.
It should be dropping soon then.
And one cool thing is too about the event and the battle itself. At least for me, I just be geeked over nerd shit when it comes to battle rap. But I freestyled at one point. I freestyled like a couple lines because I for a second I forgot my material, but I didn't like forget it. I just like messed up the transition, and when I do that, I usually just freestyle like a little 2-bar basic bullshit to get it back. That's like my technique, if anybody was wondering. But
Uh-oh.
telling the sauce.
no, I
hope Times is watching.
Times can't do nothing with me. I'm like kryptonite.
Well,
But go ahead. What are you saying?
But no, so my freestyle line, it wasn't really a shot at Marv. It was like, it's just more like a bar about Marv, like a kind of a shout out, if anything, whatever. But so Marv freestyled at the end of one of his rounds, like returned the favor with like a really similar, almost identical line, and it was just a nice little like, you know what I'm saying, fucking hilarious moment, basically. I mean, everybody heard it, but for me and Marv, just fucking sending a bar to one another in the battle and shit.
It was like the next battle, wasn't it?
Yeah. Marv battled right after I finished battling. So
who did Marv battle?
Really real.
Yeah, really real.
Okay. Sounds like a dope event.
Yeah, Marv's second was fucking benoodles too. Like Marv's been pretty active himself out here. Like he's been outside, but his second was like one of his best rounds all year for sure. Like he went pretty fucking crazy in his second. Right? It was the second he got really fucking nuts.
Yeah, the second. Yeah, the second and third were his best ones because he had that crazy rebuttal.
Yeah, he had the crazy rebuttal in the third and a couple other big ones, but his second was like,
the second was the
big punch every 2 bars type shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. Clax don't react to bars, but he was fucking with that shit.
I be listening, man.
Yeah.
He be high.
I be high as hell. No, because the thing is,
it is Joan.
You'll get a better reaction from me if you battle before me, like, because I don't really smoke before I battle. Like I've smoked, but like I don't get fucking like fried. But as soon as my battle's over, I'm like, yeah, let me face this whole fucking like blunt just as quick as possible, and then another one, and then
we get it.
Man, we got way off subject, but
I'm good for that.
No, we was talking about the battles. It's in the realm of battle rap, getting high. It's all relative.
Definitely.
Do you have the Flint card?
Yeah.
Now, what's the name of the event?
Body Counts. This is the third installment of Body Counts on ABCD Battle League.
Shout out to Cheatham with another dope card.
Definitely. A lot of Midwest.
I like this.
Midwest,
Yeah, I like the card. Are you going?
I'm definitely going to this.
It's on the 17th, right?
17th.
Yeah.
I want to go, but now Flint's going to beat me up.
I got
for my word of the day program.
You can go with me, man. I'm good in Flint. You can go with me. Good in Flint.
So yeah, first we'll start from the bottom to the top.
So is that? So let me guess. Chia versus who?
What? How'd you know?
I'm just kidding. Chia was supposed to be on the show. That's why I did that.
You're the Instigator versus Corleone.
I don't know who Corleone is. Oh, that's DJ, right?
Yeah, that's DJ.
Okay. Wow, he ain't battled in forever, right?
Yeah. His last battle was against what's that dude's name with the braids? Jay Flint.
Jay Flint.
And they were like kind of freestyle, or he was freestyling.
Didn't Butter battle DJ?
Yes, that was that was on
Bloody. Right?
No. It was on Sheena's Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this one's kind of tough to call. DJ.
I don't remember a DJ battle.
I
knew he was decent, but
yeah. At best, to be honest, I don't know. They got a little mini rivalry, so it should be good. But Cheers definitely trying to make a statement out here. She feels disrespected, feels that they not that
Well, I mean, obviously, it's very clear and obvious that Chia should have been one of the top battles listed on the card.
Yeah, I mean, Chia, Mac Myron.
Yeah. Well, of course, Mac's
you
gonna
guys,
be above him.
man.
Of course, Mac's going to be above him, but
you guys,
who else really deserves it?
Nobody.
Why not Chia? Chia, that's your listen. When you watch this, that's your new slogan. Why not Chia? For top tier, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? That could be like a campaign type thing.
Honestly, they could
promote.
If y'all really listen,
I'm giving him free game. Yeah,
that's a good promotion tool. Why not Chia? Drop a few videos.
I imagine him just off of the strength that he's trying to, he really trying to make a statement out here. And DJ I feel like he's getting his feet back wet out here. So
he has plenty of opportunities there.
Stevie B's commenting on one of the Facebook.
Nobody pays
lives,
attention,
but it's not showing up in the comments. I just want him to know.
In the comments.
Yeah, nobody pays attention to Stevie. We just.
Yeah, because I don't see anything on the. Has anybody commented on the
No. It's just Stevie. He'll be there.
No, it's other people too. I just think something's wrong with the comments.
There's something wrong with comments because there's none.
It's gotta be like, bro, that's wild.
We're not seeing any of the comments, so we're not ignoring you. It's just maybe it's something going on with StreamYard, but we're not seeing any of the comments. So,
but it could not be our fault because
our fault.
We're perfect,
right? And you see the logo, the ASG logo. This is a paid for subscription. It's not
right. This is
it's not free, so it's something that's going on.
But yeah, we had a lot for that one. The next battle is Banks versus Smoke Sessions.
Let me ask you something, Foster. How was Banks' last battle?
Shaky.
Think it was because of ring rust?
Just in talking to him, he definitely had stuff going on. Like the day of the battle.
He had it was a death before the battle, right? Yeah, yes. So that'll affect anybody. That'll affect anybody.
Because honestly, Banks is not a super animated, high energy guy, anyways.
Right.
So at least so when you factor that in, it amplifies.
Made it worse.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think he's definitely trying to bounce back. And I feel like he's doing a favor right now. Smoke Sessions is still trying to find his way. So, yeah, I got Banks for sure.
Okay. I gotta go with Banks. I gotta see something better from Smoke Sessions. But I heard he's getting better. I heard people have heard some of his stuff from the tournament when he's been that tournament that nobody's been showing up to. not trying to be funny. Like he's had, you know, I guess he's
been showing up.
no, he's been letting somebody hear his rounds.
Right.
I've been hearing good things about his rounds, so it's like, he definitely stepped it up according to his peers about his game.
Yeah.
But and I want to see him do better. I don't want to see. I like to see everybody do better. So, but I'm gonna go with Banks because that's I know what Banks can do.
All right, Clax, anything to say?
No.
We know both these guys can beat you, but
Yeah, he's
For
not
sure.
a next level yet.
Definitely. Listen, I'm very beatable in Flint.
It's about to get more spicy though. We got Money Mitch versus Ruthless. Mikey, is that Mikey Ruthless? That's his full blown.
Yeah, yes. I'm assuming that it's the same Ruthless.
It is that Ruthless. I can confirm that.
Before we start that though, shout out to Mitch. He did great last night. I'm hearing great things. He was in New York battling last night. He impressed quite a few people, including T-Rex.
T-Rex.
That's what's up.
So yeah, shout out to Mitch.
Yeah.
I'm like super hype off this battle too with Ruthless. This
Yeah.
is like one of those battles I come up with. So I'm like this is my type of shit right here.
Right.
It should be fire. I'm hype. Mitch is like low key quiet. You know what I mean? Been on like a little run with last night kind of being like the breakout moment, even if it wasn't at home.
Yeah, this is the biggest league he's been on because this is a We Go Hard. This is a We Go Hard event from what I believe. Go Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Roof is like sneaky good. He's had a few battles where he wasn't the best version of him, but when he's like on his shit, he's sneaky good. So I expect Flint to ride with Match, but
yeah. And I think there's some. I don't know. I won't put that out there. That might be insider stuff. But yeah, the next battle is still going to be battle of the night to me. LL Cool J versus Jem Hardball, formerly known as Noah. What do you guys think about the name change? Let's start there.
I don't mind. Like I like the new name and shit, but I think he's established enough and had people on Twitter share his material and shit that like changing the name it's
always risky.
It's gonna hurt him in terms of like, you know what I mean?
I guess better to do it before you're getting tens of thousands of views, but if times don't answer, I'll gladly take it. Who said this? I don't know. I want to know. I think it's Glow.
You know what part of the problem is too with the Facebook when you share it multiple times, it's like its own live video on each share, so people comment on whichever one they come across.
Right.
Because the one I'm watching with Stevie commenting doesn't even have that Facebook comment on it.
Well, that's because it's Stevie.
I'm just pointing out a flaw in the StreamYard system. Oh, Butter said that.
Oh, that's Butter.
We might could make something shake. I low-key got some shit in the works to do a battle on Alpha that is another battle I've wanted. So
it's a battle you wanted, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Some people need humbling.
It's not versus Times though.
Well, of course not.
hence the name.
Times gonna have to go outside to smoke when I battle, just out of fear of catching a shot. Right. That's the type of time he's on.
Yeah.
Misled, huh?
What up, Butter?
Yeah, it's about to start raining here too. What was I about to say? Yeah, nah, I've definitely heard some material from this battle, so it was definitely some pressure.
What, Coogee and Noah?
Yeah.
I'm just calling him Noah.
bro. I know. I keep.
Jim
I'm
Harbaugh.
like, bro, you're Noah until I don't know. Maybe until he battles. Maybe he'll drop so many gems. I'll just have to call him
I mean,
Gem.
I really meant what I said though. He's had a few different people like like bigger battlers and shit, and people in the culture retweet his shit that Ledge has shared,
Yeah,
and it was under the name Noah. So
yeah.
you
He
know,
said there's a lot of no. He said there's a lot of Noahs in the culture. I know there's one white dude that A Ward battled. I think from Minnesota, but
I don't know.
I didn't know of
I
any.
think he should just stick with Noah and just brand the Gem Harbaugh shit as the alias the way Surf does.
Yeah, just and in his intro, so
Rand
it's
and
Noah,
Salem.
as an
aka.
AKA, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot, a lot.
But it's his decision. I'm not hating. It's whatever. I like the Jim Harbaugh name because
Can y'all hear the?
damn, that's a bar
What'd you say?
in the comments. I'm assuming it's still butter. I don't know for sure, but somebody said he Jim.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
because he can't like the big one.
Wow.
definitely a state fan.
Wow.
Oh shit, my power might go out.
Yeah, it's rumbling. It's rumbling outside.
But anyways, all right. But yeah, that battle is probably gonna be battle of the night. I feel like they both feel like they got something to prove going into this battle. So, oh, damn, a big
Are
ass.
you all right over there?
I'm
you,
good, but
You in O Block?
a big ass tree just fell.
Yo, the wind is serious, bro. I just sent a picture
He
to
got
the. I just
trees
sent
in
a.
his yard.
I just sent a picture to the group chat. It ripped a window clean off my apartment building. The wind did. It's just outside on the ground, smashed his foot.
Wow, that's wild.
Man.
But all right. Yeah.
That's a luxury background you got there, Foster. I mean, you got trees in your yard and shit.
What, the plant?
Nah, you just saw a tree take off and shit.
Oh, Foster's very classy.
Yeah.
When I rode back with him from Chicago, he offered me hand sanitizer, a mint, and a complimentary steam towel.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's a very exquisite experience.
We listen to jazz,
Yep.
I hit him up earlier. He was like,
Yo,
I'll see you on the set.
I just, as a side note off of that, I just went. Oh, he's out of here. As a side note off of that, though, I just went to this walk the beat thing where they have like street musicians playing all up and down this downtown area,
Mhm.
and there was a fire ass jazz fucking musician playing jazz sax. It was super litty.
See, we depended on him for the card. Now we got to look up the card.
I got the card pulled up.
His power went out.
I got the card pulled up. We're on Gem
People
Harbaugh
out
and
there
Coogee.
watching. I don't care how much money you got, how good your house is. If you don't pay DTE, they will shut you down. I'm just telling you right now, Foster. He probably has $5,000 in ones in his pocket.
I like that he's stuck on the screen, so he's still. He was here in spirit for a minute.
And he got in his bills. His DTE bills probably $120, but he's too stingy to spend it. So pay your DTE bill.
Man,
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. So, who you got versus Noah versus Coogee? Who you picking in that one?
I don't.
And mind you, what just happened to Coogee?
I like the battle.
It's a good battle.
I don't know. As much as I like Coogee and usually pick him even when he's the underdog and shit, I just think that if Noah's hitting and like gets through his shit clean, in Flint, the Flint crowd and shit, it's gonna be really tough for Coogee.
It's gonna be really tough.
Which I get, Yeah. Trust me.
And I'm listen. Not, it's just it's not that it's Flint, it's just when you're home, it hit different.
That's what I'm saying. And plus, like, Noah has had a couple shaky showings, so like I feel like the enthusiasm to support him and be extra hype for him if he's getting through his shit clean will be there, which adds another layer on top of the home crowd. Like,
yeah. What's the next battle?
plus, like the other thing too is like, you know, for like Coogee and Ruthless, it's like the worst for them because even though Clean and Mac and them are outsiders on the card, they're like from here and people in Flint fuck with them. And Cannon's been going to Flint for a minute. So it's like Coogee and Ruthless are kind of the biggest outsiders in that. Coogee's been out there a few times too.
Yeah.
But just the more outsider you are, the more the crowd will like decide you're one of the few they can really like
that's crazy.
Be biased against and shit. That's for sure what happens.
So who's the next battle?
The next battle is Young Rated versus Big Cannon. This battle's been supposed to happen like 17 times, so I'm not even gonna like hold my breath that this battle's actually going to occur. But
I'll say
I hope it does.
The longer it gets prolonged, it's definitely more. Well, it's already favorable for Cannon, but I think this bodes well for Cannon.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, with short notice, he may freestyle the whole, but the more time you give him, he'll write more and write more.
I agree.
I think it's one of those battles where you don't battle to win, you just battle to show people what you can do. When you battle Cannon, when you get that opportunity for Cannon to come here, you just, it's a display for you. It's one rounder. You just don't worry about him. You go crazy, and whatever he does, he does. Because he has followers. He has people watching. So,
no, Coogee, leave that shit in. Coogee, leave that shit in.
So yeah, shout out to Coogee. But I definitely got Cannon winning the battle. But like I said, when you have somebody like Cannon, Big Cannon coming in, it's not about you winning. You just go crazy. Whatever happens.
Rated's in a similar like situation to Noah ultimately, right? Where it's like you don't know which version's gonna show up. Like,
gotta be consistent, more consistent for Rated.
When Rated is like on, he can definitely make any battle competitive. He comes up with some big punches. He's got great energy and performance, but that's all when he's on. When he's on his shit.
Yeah, when he's on. But it's just a question: is he gonna be on? That's the only thing.
And the other thing too is even if Rated is on, like Cannon's one of those dudes who is like really smart at using the vet moves and his vet status to his advantage. So even a prepared Rated has a battle on his hands for sure. Like you said, with a Cannon who's had this much time.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. No doubt. What's the next battle?
The next battle is Bird and Mac.
Woo! This will be Bird's toughest battle by far.
For sure it is.
like I said, it's a one rounder. You can't go in there expecting. It's your chance to shine, right? No matter what Mac do, you got to do something.
If Bird's really on her shit though, this could definitely be like a battle that propels her.
And Bird been talking crazy, like she is not intimidated at all. So she gonna write some shit and be confident, and she gonna talk that shit.
One thing I actually think Bird is like really well equipped to kind of match Mac's comedic and personality side.
Yeah.
Which not a lot of people that he battles are very capable of that. They might be able to outright him in pure pen skill, but where he kills them is like being funny and charismatic. And I actually think Bird is like I said, well suited to counteract that with her own personality and sense of humor. So I'm really excited to see that part of the battle play out and interested in how it goes.
Well, I've seen Bird in one battle where she let the emotions get like her versus Seabury. But other than that, like lately, she don't let too much bother her, so they can say whatever, and she'll laugh along with it if the joke is good. Like she doesn't. She holds her composure pretty good. She keeps to her material. She doesn't doesn't choke. She gets her material out, and she's confident about her material. So it's a good look for Bird. I'm surprised the battles, because I'm surprised when the battle was announced that it was actually, that she got Mac.
Right.
Because Mac got some shit going on right now. Like lately. Like even before the Hitman Holler shit. He's been on the riot, he's GTX and all this other shit. I don't know if it was the riot, but I know he was GTX for sure. And he's been on some big cards, and his name is popping right now. His name is popping more than it ever has. So I was surprised that the battle is happening, and Bird ain't supposed to beat Mac, but Bird is gonna have some shit.
Is that you probably don't know? 3-rounder or 1-rounder?
That's a 1-rounder. Mac ain't doing 3 rounds right now for here.
I just had to ask. I assumed it was 1-rounder myself.
I'm assuming. So
I think it being a 1-rounder really like improves Bird's odds of having a good showing.
Wait, hold on. One of my best friend Lotta is on here. She's not a battle rap fan, but she's here to say, hey. What's up, Lotta?
What up, though?
So, like I said, Bird ain't supposed to beat Mac, but I think Bird will have a good showing, and that's what it's all about when you get Mac in a 1-rounder. Or let me quit saying that. When you get Mac to battle here, it's just your turn to show people what you can do, because it's gonna get a lot of views because people watch Mac Myron.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead.
That's why I was saying if she does like her thing in this battle, I think it's definitely like a great look for her.
And you know what? Let's say if she does really well, you'll have some Mac Myron haters or whoever battles Mac say he lost to Bird and Flint, and they'll watch the battle.
Right.
Like, it'll be more eyes on her, and then more people to see what she can do, which she's overdue for. Like I said, there's not many women in battle rap. Seabury is, starting to see getting her just due with these looks. She's getting a lot of looks, and I think Bird can get some too. So shout out to Seabury. Who's next?
The last battle is Zeke and Clean.
Wow. I want to say Zeke because I know Clean got Snake Eyes coming up real soon. Is that on GTX or the Riot?
I don't know.
It's somewhere out in West. No, I don't know. It's one of those. It's one of those. See, Foster needs to be here. See, Foster knows probably exactly what you.
I didn't even know that battle was happening. So clearly I don't know shit. So
Snake been talking shit. Clean been talking shit. They've been going back and forth. So I think that battle's happening. It's kind of you caught Clean at a
Riot.
It's on the Riot. So and then Zeke actually wrote for this. Like he's not a pen and paper guy. He actually wrote and is prepped and ready. I think that could be in his favor. So
Zeke is probably gonna rap way longer than Clean.
Oh, you're gonna get 15 minutes of Zeke.
Zeke's kind of long-winded as it is, and then Clean you always kind of, I don't know, feel short in rounds. He's very explosive, but his rounds feel short a lot. So
yeah, plus he has Snake Eyes on the Riot, and it's real heavy talk with him and Snake Eyes on this battle.
I don't really think battles matter much on who goes first anymore. I mean, of course, it plays into things somewhat, especially if you battle somebody like Ward. But um, especially if it's a one rounder, as I assume it is, the Zeke clean battle could depend a lot on who goes first.
Right.
Because, if Zeke goes first, he's gonna get good reaction and stuff. But all it's gonna take is a few big pops from the, what I don't like about you, dog, and shit like that. And Clean's another one who's like really good at using like vet moves and his slogans and shit to his advantage. So, and then vice versa. If Clean goes first, people will pop for that shit, but then Zeke will like, spaz out, going second. And so it's really like whoever, they're both going to get big momentum and get big crowd pop. So
I definitely want to see the battle though.
No, I definitely do. And it's a good look for Zeke. It's definitely a look I don't know if he deserves it because fuck Zeke, but it's definitely a look he could use to kind of like propel him outside of Michigan and the culture more. Listen, cool. I know I was talking shit about Flint, but like it's all just in fun because I fuck with Flint heavy and the battlers out there, and like I'm super hyped to see, like, no bullshit, to see Mitch kill it out in fucking New York and Zeke and Bird getting these looks and shit. Like, it's a few people in Flint that really be like working and shit, and so like,
well, I'm gonna say shout out to Flint because I was around when Lead Poisoning came out, right? And I actually saw the battles, and I remember seeing the cards coming out, and I didn't know nobody on the cards, right? Seeing all these names, and they used to have Bloody used to have a card, 30 battles on them, and you see all these new names. And the crazy thing about it is there was no shows. Every battle happened, and if you watch the battles, the very beginning, you'd be like, nah, they can't rap. They can't, you know what I'm saying? You'd be there was a couple bars here and there, but for the most part, the very beginning, it was like, yeah. But the progression after that, it started getting better and better. And then you had those few that stood out from everybody. You had your Kings, your Zekes, your Noahs. You had those people standing out. Four-way, was getting better. You had, rest in peace, you had people actually standing out doing better. You know what I'm saying? So I was there when they first started, when they first started popping, and I was watching all the battles, and I was remembering, I'm remembering how it was, and I wasn't impressed early, but now I love Flint battles. Now I check them all out.
I fuck with Flint.
Heavy. And if you go out to an event, it's always a good time. They treat you right. They're very hospitable. It's a good time always. You go to Cheatham's, you're gonna get some good food and shit. And Cheatham's a good host. You can go chop it up with him, talk to him. He make you feel like you're at home. It's good. Same for Bloody. I've always, when I went to one of TDH's events, always good. Always good. Always fun though. It's always something funny happens at every one of his events though. Something just historically funny that happens goes on. But I think with Foster's DTE shut off and and we went over the cards, we might want to end this one early.
It's whatever you want to do, man. I'm just along for the adventure,
Oh, and I'll be back. I don't know if we're gonna do a show on Labor Day, but I am no longer on afternoons after this week. We'll be resuming our weekly schedule. I'm back on mornings. So
we talked about, we listed the backpack battles, but we didn't really talk about them, huh?
We can talk about them. Let me pull the card up. I kind of went over it like just went over it because
I was at first I was only excited about the top two battles on the card, but low key that Don Loso Tony Nova battle is like intrigued me the more I've thought about it.
okay. Do you know who Don officially is?
No.
Okay, you got Don officially versus Purge Gang Frost.
Yeah, I don't know them.
I don't know who they are.
I think I've seen the Don official dude's name on one of Denise's cards before, maybe.
Well, she's associated with the event. Happy Yellow. It's a Happy Yellow joint venture as well. So I would assume that's somebody from her camp. Not sure. But you got Don Loso versus Tony Nova. I think that'll be a good battle.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, that battle's actually kind of like, it's like a good battle.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got
of course he's a top gunner.
Dose Dope versus Troy.
They let anybody in the gun gang these days.
Now it's not spelled Troy like he spells it. I'm hoping it's just an error and it's not a new person. But the way they spelled it on the card is Troy it, not Troit. So I'm thinking it's a misspelling. I'm hoping it's not a totally different person. But
I'm sure it's a misspelling.
Yeah. Dose Dope versus Troy.
I assumed it was Dose Dope versus Troy.
Me too. And damn, Dose battles the next day too. Dose is outside, man. Y'all better give that man some respect, man. And the main event, like I said, this is a good ass main event. And we got Michael Ice versus Tay Rax.
Well, in the three we know the battlers, who you got?
Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Nova. I'm gonna go with Dose Dope. Ice is gonna kill me. Rax.
Choices.
Safe choices.
Well, I mean, yeah, Rax is gonna win. That's big Zoo shit.
I changed my mind. I got Ice winning.
Whatever.
I got Ice winning.
The Zoo don't lose.
Well, I give you a clear battle where the Zoo member lost. Clear.
What?
E-Real lost to Clax.
But that's Zoo on Zoo. Like
you didn't say, a Zoo member lost.
But even when we lose, we win.
Stack. Let's see, not Stack, but yeah, Stack Boy Chuck beat Michigan. Clear loss.
Semantics. You know what it is. The Zoo don't lose.
Foster say it's the Storm, but we understand shut off notices, Foster. It is okay. Shit happens.
Man,
I know you got $1,200 in your pocket.
They gonna need that deposit now too. Now that they got shut off.
Pay your bill, man. Pay your bill.
No, for real though. The Zoo don't lose because even when we lose, we winning.
The Zoo has lost plenty of battles. Stop it, man.
The Zoo runs MBR.
Yeah, the Zoo used to.
Still do. We only getting better too. You see Snow and Bees coming back, catching dubs.
Man, Bees.
That's big Zoo energy. We run this shit.
Bees ain't lost a step. Man, Bees was scary before he left.
So it could get worse for MBR.
Is he back?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's something else in the works for him right now. Something nice.
Yeah. I fuck with the Zoo though. There's a lot of good talent in the Zoo.
I like I don't know. Whichever battle Dose focused on more will probably be the battle he wins over the weekend.
But if you think about it though, it's doable, right? If they're 1 rounds, 2.5 minutes, you can do it.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. I'm just saying I don't care how politically correct anybody answers with the oh, I focus the same energy on both. When you're like battling back to back like that, one battle is like
Off.
it's taking more of your focus than the other one. One is more important to you than the other one to like get your shit perfect for and shit. So I like him to win whichever battle he's super serious about.
I think that would be, I don't know, because it's like, is that, I think he's going to have fun with it when it comes to both. Because, you know, one is a tryout and the other is for backpacks. It's for school supplies. It's like nothing really hurt to stop.
I think the one at the tryout event is 3 rounds. Don't quote me on that, but I think that battle's 3 rounds.
So if you can make it out to those events on the 9th and the 10th, am I saying it correctly? Or was it 10th and 11th? 10th and 11th. 10th and 11th. If you can make it out to those events, do so. One is on a Saturday, one's on a Sunday. Check out those events for a good cause. Bring a backpack or some kind of school supplies. Don't bring some cheap number 2 pencils or some erasers. Don't do that. Get the kids something nice. Buy something you buy your own kid. You like your own kid to have. I'm not saying go buy a tablet, but get them something nice.
Foster said Dose Dope looked like he still need one of them backpacks for school.
We're not going to go there, Foster.
Oh, fuck.
Right now, Dose Dope is riding his rounds with the lights on.
Yeah, Dose is nice. And Dose stays outside, so you gotta respect it.
And he stays outside not because his power is off either, Foster. Let me stop for my shit. You know, we're in the same vicinity. We're in the same vicinity. I can have that shit happen and be fucked up.
My shit, when the storm came through here, my shit went off 3 times. It came right back on every time, but
that's crazy. I didn't have knock on wood, I had no issues. Is it still raining?
I don't know if it is here. Where I'm sitting, I can't see the fucking outside. I got blinds down over the window that's in my field of view.
That's because you're rich. He said, "Wow, you can get on with your phone, man. Go to StreamYard."
Right, you could have clicked the same link that hop back on with your phone. Your shit probably didn't. He shit probably didn't even go out.
Light a candle, bro.
He just didn't want to do it, and he used the storm as a convenient fucking excuse. Mm-hmm. Foster be finessing, man. You got to watch him.
Yeah, man. Foster be finessing, man. I don't know, man. Since them blooper reels, he been acting real different. You know, he didn't know the camera was on. Like, this means give me a drink. He's fucking arrogant now. What does this mean? This means bring me a drink. He's talking to the league owner, by the way. Peasants. Are you gonna be at the Bar Wars tryouts?
I will be at the Bar Wars tryout.
I might pop out, man. I might pop out. Are you getting a lot of responses from new talent for that event?
I mean, like I'm not really in the day-to-day of that, but the last update I got on it, like, was that they had like filled a significant amount of slots.
That's nice.
It's a couple of people from down where I'm at who have like hit me up in the past asking about how to get into battling and shit, which normally I'm like really hesitant to put my name on anybody because I've done it for a couple of people and then they've like no-showed and flaked out, so I don't really do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this unique situation, obviously I gave them the info, so I don't know if they contacted, because it's mainly Maddie and Ledge that are like filling all the spots and shit. So
okay, maybe I should That's a question for Ledge. I gotta ask Ledge what's the outlook on it. But yeah, so we almost made it to the hour. We'll wrap this up. We made it 54 minutes, almost 55 minutes, man. We did pretty good. Considering one of our hosts DTE situation.
Hi, Bird.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for Foster's DTE situation.
Hey, Bird. I was just talking about how you about to blow up off this Mac battle.
She said, "I watch."
I've been talking good about you, baby.
Yeah, we've been talking good about you, Bird. Got that upcoming battle with Mac Myron. We want to see you do well.
For real.
And I was supposed to interview or do a little face off with them too, but we couldn't get Mac on. And then my computer went out right when I was signing. I was just gonna interview Bird, and my computer went out.
Mac's a busy guy. Listen, fun fact about Mac. I got this buddy who like all he listens to is like local music and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day when I was over there, fucking a Mac song just came on and like in the YouTube autoplay along with like Vezo and Peasy and other like Michigan shit. So
that's dope.
Mac's getting in the algorithms with the music side of things too and shit. That's
dope. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here, man. You got anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
I'm just here, man.
Just here?
Yeah.
Shout out to Bird and everybody else that tuned in. We appreciate you. We'll be back next week or something like that. We'll get at you.
Bird, you can watch it back once it's over, you know.
Yeah, you can always watch it again. You know, it'll drop and we'll share it and just check it out.